Hey guys, this is Automatic here once again. You all are probably wondering where have I been for the last month or so. Well, let's just say I've been busy with a lot of stuff lately, and I may not be as active if you have not noticed over the last few months or so. I've only been uploading or streaming once a month. Sometimes I'll do two videos, but mostly recently I've not been very active if you haven't noticed. And it's because I've just been really busy lately. I got I have of course there's well you see school is now back in session and I just haven't had the time to sit down and make a video or either that or I'm just lazy. Other times it's possibly because I'm busy chatting with my friends, and there's other things that relate to me not uploading that much recently. Not to mention, I'm still trying to live a regular life at the moment because considering what's going on in the world right now, it's still things are still a little difficult. And another thing is that another thing I should probably also address because it's been possibly one of the most commonly asked questions by me, even though I said a few times about it, people still don't seem to listen. It's about my Engines of Union Pacific series. People have been asking where that has been for the last year or so because it's been literally a whole year since the last episode came out, and people are still wondering where it is. I said I said on a community post on my channel about what's going on, but I don't think people are listening because either they don't see it or they're too busy to you know, realize it. I'm sorry to say, but I don't know when Engines of Union Pacific will come back. If not, it might not come back ever. It's possible that I might end it because, to be honest, it's people. You probably are wondering why I haven't continued it. The reason why I haven't continued it, well, to be honest, I don't really have a reason. I just haven't been wanting to do it. I have had plans to try and make the next episode, but I also at the same time I just don't want to do it because I feel like I got other projects that I like more that I like to do more than that. Not to mention I'm part of a project and series that someone else does that I actually enjoy being part of a lot more than trying to work on my own series of something. And frankly, I could do it, but I just don't have the the what's the word? The tendency to just continue it because I just don't want to continue it because I just don't want to. So I don't know. I just don't know if I really want to continue it or not. Not to mention, I honestly don't really I'm not really proud of it either. I'm just going to say that right now. I actually am not proud of my series at the moment. And the reason why I'm not proud of it is because when I made those 3 videos, when I first started, I wanted to try and be as good as the others. But the problem was I feel like it was rushed, very poor very very poorly given information, and my voice very unpracticed, and I stuttered a lot, and it felt very sloppy because there are times where I actually would go off topic and I didn't really care. And now that I look back at that, I actually was not proud of that because it was very poorly thought out. And I've been wanting to try and fix that, but at the same time, I just don't want to continue the series because I just don't care about it anymore. Not to mention, I've recently been starting to lose interest in trains. Yes, you heard me right. I actually am starting to lose my interest in trains again. This is not the first time this has happened. It's happened to me quite a few times, and it's now happening again because I'll tell you one thing. People that are obsessed with trains, the community for, the train community, I've started to realize is an absolute disaster. That is something I will say. The train community is a literal disaster, and it's something I've never actually seen until last year. There have been so many hates and foams, to put it frankly, foams, and it's actually gotten to the point where it actually annoys me, to the point where I literally just don't want to hear much about trains as much as I did before, which is why I also have been starting to branch out on content on my channel and not always about trains, because to be honest, the train stuff may be fun, but I'll tell you one thing, the community for it is absolutely salty as hell when it comes to trains. Because unfortunately, that's just how it is nowadays. It's sad. It's honestly really sad. And frankly, I don't know how you could possibly recover from it, because there's also been a few times where in communities on Discord that involve trains, where some people end up developing rivalries and end up getting a lot of hate and all that. There's even a few times where someone actually gets banned because of it, or just because they won't shut up about it. Frankly, the train community has fallen apart severely over the last year and a half. From what I've seen, it's just gotten so bad that I kind of just don't want to be involved with trains as much as I was before. And besides, there's other things that I've recently been getting interested in that I actually adore a lot more than I did trains now. And of course, that stuff is the stuff that I do with my friends on Discord. And it's also some things that you see in streams off on other people's channels where I'm involved. It basically means I'm basically moving on from trains slightly, because frankly, I just don't care much about trains anymore. I just don't care. It's just a part in life, it starts out, you like this one thing, you're obsessed with it, you go on with it for a few weeks or months or so, and then it just sort of dies. It doesn't really matter to you anymore. You just move on. But some people, they can't really shut up about it sometimes. They literally just won't stop with the blabbering and stuff. So, yeah, I feel like this was just this was just a little update video to let you guys know where I've been and why the upload schedule has been so strange for my channel lately. It's nothing bad. It's just I haven't had the time to upload something, and I'm just changing my views for stuff, and I feel like it's gonna slightly change a little bit. And considering the fact that the year 2020 has been an absolute disaster, I can only hope that next year for my channel is a little bit better. But then again, don't have your words too high on that. I will continue videos, don't worry about that, but they may not be about trains as much as they were before, because I'm now trying to branch out my content a bit more, so that way there's other things that people will be interested in. So, with that said, hope you understand about this little update video and what's going on, and we'll have to see what comes out of my channel in the future. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this update video, and yeah, that's all I have to really say. So with that said, thank you for watching, and with that said, this is Automatic signing off.